Ignition sequence start. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel if you're returning, but if you're brand new, I go by Space Jam Tactical here on YouTube. And first off, I want to say I really appreciate the support on the last video I put out. It was just raw, unedited footage of me in the Jack in the Box drive-through talking about why I haven't been putting out content on YouTube. Just content in general, military content, Space Force content, just any videos. And reading some of the comments and some of the feedback that I got from that really just brought it back into the reason why I started the channel in making military content, and that was to document my experience and to give some insight in me joining the military, just a normal Filipino American kid from Seattle. This is my story, joining the Air Force. And you come into the military so excited and so eager, and eventually when you're in the military, some of that goes away because it's a little bit cringy. But when I was joining the military, I was looking up content. I was looking up things on YouTube, like what does space system operations do? What's Air Force basic training? And the information that I got from these videos from the people that were actually living it, that wasn't officially on the Air Force website, is what excited me. And some of you guys in the comments saying that does bring the gratification back to, like, okay, I'm making somewhat of an impact, and it did make me want to get back into it. And so thanks to you guys, went ahead and re-enlisted for another 4 years. 4 years with an SRB. That's a selective re-enlistment bonus, and I'm not sure how much, but I did hit my 12-year mark officially in the military, and on that day, on the 29th of August, I decided to re-enlist for another 4 years. I said, yup, go ahead and give me some more of that, Uncle Sam. That'll take me to 16, and then I'll probably re-enlist for another 4 years at 16, and I'll take me to 20, and that's all she wrote. So, I somewhat see the light at the end of the tunnel, maybe a couple more assignments, but, I wanted to give my insight, being at 12 years, and, do a vlog of how my experience has been. But before I say anything, these are all my personal views and experiences, not the official views of the Department of Defense, Space Force, or the Air Force. And like any job, you're gonna have ups and downs. I think there are a few jobs in the world that you think are gonna be perfect, but there's a reason that I re-enlisted, and SRB being one of them. But also, I love serving in uniform, and that hasn't gone away. Like, I don't get sick of putting on the uniform. I still have a sense of pride. And regardless of when you're put down or in your worst day, there's always someone that wants to be in your shoes or in your boots. And to bring it back into perspective, when I was first documenting on this YouTube channel, and I was 17 years old, and I just was about to graduate high school, I was talking to the recruiter. I said, I want to do all these jobs. And then you go to MEPS to do the duck walk, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm finally gonna be able to join the military, get out of my hometown in Pacific Northwest. And then I got to the doctor, then he said, yeah, you're disqualified. Your vision is too bad. You don't qualify for any jobs at all. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. And I just remember, like, my hopes and dreams were shattered. And I was like, dang, I guess that means I gotta go to the Army recruiter next. And thankfully, I think it was maybe a couple weeks down the road, my recruiter called after I had been disqualified, and he said, hey, a waiver got sent up to see if you can get more testing for your vision. I did that, went to an eye doctor, got the results, and they were like, yeah, he doesn't have any eye diseases. He's just blind. He's just super blind. Just give this man some thick glasses, throw them on his face, and he can see 20/20. So there he was, little Gerald, 18 years old, going off to Air Force basic training the same month he turned 18, 8.5 weeks, and I graduated. And one of the most proudest moments in my life was being able to see my family, or my family seeing me in uniform the first time. And at like a $125, I was about 125 pounds. I thought I was like hot shit, but like I was super proud, and my parents, seeing my parents and my sister, and they're like, wow, after 8.5 weeks, here he is in uniform. It's something that, I'll never forget. And some of the friends that I made in boot camp, 12 years ago, I still stay in contact with. One of the element leaders, my buddy Garrett, he just got married and we still stay in contact. So you really make some close friends in the military, all the way back to boot camp, even in tech school where you go after basic training to your first duty station. I went to Colorado. Really, the people that you meet in the military, and I think I said this in the reasons why you should join, and it's true, I'm going to say it again, is that the military is really a melting pot, and you meet people that you would have never met if you were to just stay in your hometown, you know? And you get to build a bond with these people, you get to make friends and, network. And maybe you make friends with someone that ends up living in Hawaii, like me. And then you're like, hey, dude, can I come visit you in Hawaii? Heck yeah. And now you got a friend in Hawaii, or now you got a friend in Texas or Guam or Japan. And I never got the true college experience compared to some of my friends that I grew up with in high school. They went straight to college. I went to the military and I was, living in a dormitory in a military base compared to like a college campus. So you don't get the same, I think, college experience because you're thrown into a job and this is your job. You're not going to classes. But one thing that I do regret was not taking more college courses online. No one cares about your education more than you do. As soon as you start really caring about it, that's when you start getting it done. And what my thought process was when I joined the military was like, I'm in the military and I didn't go to college, so I don't want to go to college online. Like I don't want to do any education. But the older that you get, the more you realize how valuable having a college degree is, having any college education, and it's all free in the military. It's like $4,500 a year that you can use towards classes, and it's pretty much saying, "Hey, here's 4,500 bucks, but if you don't use it, you don't get to have it, and it just goes away." Then we just burn the 4,500 bucks. I think a huge part of my military experience within the last 12 years had to do with the people that I met, the friends that I made along the way. And it sounds pretty cheesy. Like a lot of the stuff I'm saying is cheesy, but it's true. And, a good handful of the friends that I was closest to, they all got out, and they're doing great things. Some went to college right out from the military to get the true college experience. And some people ended up getting out, taking a break, or working somewhere else and doing something completely different than what they were doing in the military, which is awesome. I think that, you serve your time, you do your duty for whatever 4 or 6 year enlistment, get out and reap the benefits of, you know, paid college and using, your VA loan and stuff like that. I just think, um, you have to look out for your best interest. Don't stay in a job or do a job just because it pays. Do a job that you truly have some type of passion about. And in part, that's also why I stayed in, because I do have a passion about what I do. And sometimes I do get complacent where it's like, oh, it's an everyday thing. But um, yeah, you know, I do consider myself lucky to be where I am. Yeah, 12 years, man. I feel blessed again to be in this position. I've made it this far, to have the experiences that I've had. But it's not all great experiences and it's not all bad experiences. Everyone says this, but it's what you make of it. And the bad experiences, you put that in your pocket. You either help that make you grow, or you let that drag you down. Uh, so yeah, I'm looking forward to what else I have coming in my future. More Space Force stuff. And I'm just wanted to do this additional update video to let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm still making videos, whether it's going to be military content. Most likely, more Space Force content needs to be covered. And I have had a couple topics on my mind, some being the prototype uniform, the prototype dress uniform that's currently in development that some people have been wearing. I got a little bit that I'd like to speak my mind on. I did apply to try and be one of the people participating in the prototype Space Force dress uniform. I did not get it, unfortunately, because if I did, you already know I'd be suited up out here in my Space Force drip. We got Space Force uniforms coming on the way. Space Force dress uniform, Space Force PT uniform, whatever that's going to be. Um, Maybe a mess dress uniform in the future. Who knows? I think perception is everything. I've said that before too. Give us something that looks good and it's going to get people wondering, what is that? Those guys look pretty sharp. Give us something that looks like people are going to be like, yeah, space farce. That's definitely what we thought. So I'm hoping that we can make some minor adjustments to some things, and then I'll talk about it in future videos most likely. But we're on track to doing great things, and me personally, I'm gonna keep on being me. I've changed a little bit, and I think it's everyone does, but I think at the heart of everything, I'm still me. I'm still the dude that I'm still blind, still that dude that joined. Um, I just got a lot more debt, but I also get more paid. So it is what it is. Anyway, if you guys sticked around till the end of this video, I really do appreciate you guys that are watching this. Uh, Let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment below. Some of you can reach me out. You can reach me out, dude. I just had a 12-hour shift today. Yeah, reach out to me. I got Instagram. Thing about Instagram though is they're fake profiles that keep trying to add me. They're fake profiles that try to add me so they can get my pictures and use them for one of their little scandal things or fake profile things. And the people are wondering, hey, dude, this Space Force sergeant reached out to me. He's asking for money. It's not me. It's fake profiles. So I've been a little more selective when people who want to follow my profile. Shoot me a message, like, hey, saw your YouTube video, and I'll accept the request. All right? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. So, you guys have any comments, questions, concerns? Leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, uh, I hope you still enjoy your day. And as always, y'all take it easy.